impulse. What is impulse? If a cricketer hits a ball with high force within a short interval of time, the ball changes its direction. This kind of force, a large force acting for a small interval of time, is called impulsive force. In the case of impulsive force, if you draw a graph taking time along x-axis and force along y-axis, the graph will be like this. A large force is acting for a small interval of time. That means as impulsive force varies, measuring is difficult, but it can be measured with the help of change in momentum. The impact produced by the impulsive force, that is called impulse, and is measured by change in momentum produced in the body. That is, impulse is equal to change in momentum, that is final momentum minus initial momentum, or mv minus mu. Here m into v is the final momentum, m into u is the initial momentum. But already we know that force is equal to mv minus mu by t, that is mv minus mu equal to force into time. Therefore, impulse is equal to force into time. The units for impulse are similar to units of momentum, that is kg meter per second. And related to an action, as change in momentum is constant, we can increase or decrease the impact of force by varying the time. The change in momentum, that is impulse, is constant, which is nothing but force into time. This quantity force can be increased or decreased by adjusting the time. If you want more impact of the force, a less time interval is required. If you want a less impact of the force, more time interval is taken. To understand this, we take some examples. While catching a cricket ball, a cricketer takes his hands back. Why? In this case, when he takes his hands back, the time of action is increasing, so that the impact of force decreases. Here time is increasing, force will decrease. Due to this, the impact of force on his hands is less. Similarly, if you want to fix a nail into the wall, a large force should be applied for a small interval of time. Then only you can fix. If you apply a small force for large interval of time, no, it is not possible. And we take another example. I am taking two persons. One jumps on sand floor, one jumps on cement floor. Who get more impact? Yes, the person who jumps on cement floor gets more impact. The reason is, when the person jumps into sand floor to come to rest, he takes some time. Time is more, impact is less. On cement floor, immediately he comes to rest. The time interval is less, hence impact is more. And we consider another example. Shock absorbers are arranged for vehicles. You know what is the use of this? When the vehicle is moving on irregular roads, they increases the time of action. Due to this, the impact of force will be decreased. These are some examples related to managing force and time.